Mr. Frampton has got his shirt on, I'd like to tell fans from the 70s.
Yes, I do.
When was the last time you had your shirt off on stage?
On stage, I don't remember. Oh, I think I do. I think I had it was one Halloween night, Tommy Shaw of Styx had another band for his little solo deal. This was probably in the early 2000s, and we all decided to do some sort of dress-up thing. Well, they came on as Kiss, but unfortunately, then they had to stay on, after the joke sort of wore thin, they had the outfit on for their whole act. So, and then I decided what I was going to do was go off after Do You Feel and then come back on for the encore with the wig, the shoes, the tight pants, and this shirt that barely fit, you know. So that's as much. Now, I had a lot of chest showing, but that was the last time. And it was quite incredible when I did come out with the wig, because he came out, the guy, you know, the Peter Frampton, not this one.
No, but the 70s.
You know, the 70s one. And you could feel the crowd just like go, so they went berserk, you know. But anyway, so that was the last time I did that.
Do you, and please take this the right way, do you wish you hadn't been as pretty in the 70s? Do you think you would have had a different career?
Yes, my phrase was, I've often wished I looked like the back of a bus. So, and you know what that means.
Yeah.
So yes and no, you know, you can't change, you know.
I guess it's a nice problem to have had, being too good looking.
It did have its fringe benefits, but it definitely played havoc with credibility as a musician.
Yeah. Imagine if it's 1975, you're at the side of the stage in the Winter Ballroom in San Francisco about to go on, and the ghost of Frampton Future visits you and says, 37 years from now, people are still going to love listening to this that you're going to do tonight. It's going to have sold millions of copies. What would you have said to the ghost of Frampton Future?
Get away. Pull the other one, it's got bells on, you know. Yeah, I mean, we had no idea. I did know it would have been, we pretty much thought it would be, in America, a gold record, because Frampton, the one before, studio album, had sold 300,000 on its own. So we pretty much saw an upward, you know, trajectory, and so we would have been very happy with something between, you know, 500, 600,000, which would have been perfect.
Yeah, and over 10 times that. So, what is it about that set? You know, what is there anything like over the ensuing 35 years? Have you worked out what it was about that tour?
Well, there's so many factors. It's not just one thing, but there is, on top of all the factors is the it factor. What is it? We don't know. But it's a combination of the fact that it was a best of 6 albums. It was an amazing band.
Yeah.
Just the majority of Comes Alive comes from one night. A great performance. One that was very passionate, because it was the first time we'd headlined in a city as big as San Francisco. So we were not worried about recording. We were just jazzed about, there's 7,000 people there watching, and it's my name on the ticket for the first time. You know? So it was a step up into the realization that, you know, we'd sort of we'd arrived as far as Peter Frampton was concerned.
What was your favourite song to perform back then, and has that changed when you did the 35th anniversary tour? Any particular songs?
Lines on My Face is always a favourite.
Yeah,
always been a favourite. It's a wonderful balance of singing and playing, you know, and that sort of sums me up. That one song really.
It's the most beautiful tone on the guitar on the DVD and the CD of the 35th anniversary. It's just beautiful. And it seems though like at the end of Baby I Love You Away on the DVD, it almost looks like you're tearing up with the emotion at the end of it. Is there some kind of almost congregational kind of element to it on stage?
I think that I always get moved by the watching people, their emotions, and music, as we all know, holds. It's a vault. It's a time machine. A song will open up a part of your brain about where you were, what you were thinking, what you were doing, who you were with, and same for me, you know. So, and I think a lot of that goes on. A lot of people have got married to some, you know, to Baby I Love You Away.
Well, I think judging by the audience, some of the children they've had, perhaps listening to you, are there in the audience now.
Yeah.
A lot of young people in the crowd of
Yes.
that DVD.
And that's the whole thing of the longevity of the material on the album is humbling, because, you know, I have 14-year-old kids coming up to me and saying, how do you tune the guitar for Penny for Your Thoughts? And this is a question I was asked 37 years ago, but it's now with a 14-year-old and I'm in my 60s, you know. So it's, really? Oh, God. But no, so you know, it's humbling.
Yeah.
That it's held that, it's still there, you know.